started.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm David, and I work in actual radio, unlike these boys that can't get a job there, hence why they're doing this podcast instead. I'm only doing this voice message because I've been promised free beer. So here you go. Welcome to 20 minutes of uncut audio and chat between two best mates that you definitely didn't want and that definitely isn't on the radio. Enjoy.
Cutting.
Mate. For all of our followers, people that like us, feel free to go and find David Salt on social media and give him some abuse.
He was having a bad day then, wasn't he? He was having a bad day that day, but thanks for doing it, Salty. The joke's on him, because he'll just listen to see if he was made the cut or not.
Yeah, exactly. So he will be listening. He loves us, though. He's that type of man where he pretends that he doesn't like you. Have you got those friends? You got those friends that you really want to like you, but you'll do anything to make them like you, and they pretend like they don't like you, but they do actually really like you. That's Salty to me. He pretends like
a few of them.
Yeah.
They can cut you deep with one little shake of the head or something.
Yeah, Mr. Legg, the geography teacher at school, used to wear trainers. Man, he was so cool, and I just wanted him to like me. It's a meandering river, sir. No, shake of the head. Damn it. Let Mr. Legg down.
What was the other type of river? Meandering and
oh god.
Nimbus.
That's a cloud.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, meandering. I used to remember the meandering rivers of how they used to form, with the silt was left in the inside.
Oxbow Lake.
What was an oxbow lake?
Wasn't that where an oxbow lake was where the river looped back on itself and then it eventually cut off the loop.
Oh yeah, and it left a lake.
Yeah, I think
so. It was a lake being created by itself.
Mate.
It's meandering.
What, GCSE geography on a Monday morning? You are welcome.
Yeah, that'll get you going.
Shall I press go?
Yeah.
Before I do press go, you know what you got to do? You got to rate your weekend.
Oh, I'm gonna say 5. Oh, it was a 5 because it wasn't.
You're on the fence.
It wasn't outstanding. There's not a lot to write home about, but it wasn't. It wasn't terrible. There was a few nice bits.
You ready for mine?
Go on.
8 out of 10.
What?
Yeah.
Flipping it.
I'm pressing go.
All right.
So welcome. Thanks for joining us. 20 minutes on the clock. It's Tim and Gendo with your weekend podcast. How you doing? How are you doing, Gendo?
I'm good, yeah. I'm all right. I'm feeling like better than I was last week. Yeah. From my slight illness. I think I did pass it on to my wife though, because she wasn't very well on Saturday. Oh, no. She felt a bit run down, so maybe that was my fault, but she's all right now. But no, I'm good. Just carrying on. Normal Monday, innit? Just trying to think what I can report back of what I did. Saturday, yeah, not a lot happened on Saturday. I tried to be quite productive because Camilla wasn't feeling that well, so we were always going to stay in. I thought, right, it's Christmas shopping time, so I started making. I've got to be careful what I say in case family members are listening, because I might give something away. Careful. But I spent a few hours making a gift online that I was very proud of, but then when I finally ordered it, it said the shipping day was the 22nd of December.
Well, that's all right, isn't it?
Shipping day.
Oh.
It took me 3 hours to make, and
nice.
So I don't know if it's even going to turn up on time. Might not turn up on time.
It's not the main present though, is it? It's not the main one.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
It was. I left it too late. I've been meaning to do it for weeks, and then I thought, well, I'll just bosh that out today.
Yeah.
But that was. So I don't know. That's going to be risky business. I'll let everyone know if it turns up on time.
What? You've bought them the movie Risky Business?
No, I could get that straight away. No, this had some love put into it, and
remember when you used to buy people DVDs, VHSs. Do you know one Christmas, right? It was when, I don't know if you ever remember, it was the Bond 3-for-1 offer on James Bond VHSs. Was it 3-for-1 or 2-for-1? No, it's the 2-for-1 offer. It wouldn't be 3-for-1. Don't know where that came from. And I asked all my family to buy me the James Bond movies, and without any chatting to each other, no collaboration or deliberation between any of them, they all went out and bought me one Bond movie and then got another Bond VHS free. So 2-for-1. I didn't get one copy. I didn't get. I got 16 James Bond VHSs, and they're the ones that when you put them together, the spines of them make the big picture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I've still got them.
That they must have been talking about it with each other, surely.
No, genuinely they weren't. Do you know what? They might be in this box here. Oh no,
I mean,
they're in the other
you're
one.
all right,
I've been
mate.
digging through boxes. I had them out just yesterday.
Only you would still have your Bond VHSs. Because I had the Bond box set on DVD.
Yeah.
And I gave that to my father-in-law because I've got them on Blu-ray now. So
Of course you have.
So I gave him the old DVDs, got rid of them. You've still got the VHS like at hand.
Not even in the loft. No, because I'm getting rid of stuff. So But that I haven't got any other VHSs. They're it's not like I've got a hoard of VHSs. I haven't even got a player. How do you even play it?
Is that the plural for VHSs?
What did
VHS.
I say?
Well, maybe you just. Well, no, you said VHSs, but I was wondering if you just say VHS.
Yeah,
and that's
maybe.
the plural. Don't know. I think I've got VHSs. It's VHSs at my mum and dad's, but yeah, some old classics. But that's good though that I don't believe they weren't talking to each other. I was going to say they were probably on a WhatsApp group, but not in the days of what VHSs.
No way, exactly. So that was quite a nice little gift to be opening all those. Man with the golden gun, View to a Kill.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good Christmas.
Thunderball. They're good, and they're the old VHSs with the hand drawn kind of pictures on the front. They're not photos. Probably not hand drawn, but like some kind of digital thing on them. Yeah. Anyway, got them. Haven't watched them. They probably don't even work now.
Have you got a VHS player?
Well, this is it. I just said I haven't even got one. I saw actually a couple of months. No, it's probably years ago. Knowing me and my months, it was a VHS player, DVD, and mini DV cassette player in one. It was like a 4-in-1 player that played Blu-ray, DVD, VHS, and mini DV, and it had all the outputs and stuff. It was almost like a bit of an editor's dream. I was like, oh man, I should get one of them. Never got it in the end of the day.
Where did you see that?
It was at Curry's or something.
Oh yeah, that would be good because you could watch all the old snowboard videos.
Yeah,
that's the thing because we can't watch them anymore, can we? We could do something to watch them.
Talking about old snowboard videos, I had a message off our friend Laurie from the Cavern Bar in Morzine, which is our kind of favourite bar in any of the Alps. That turned 20 last week, so happy birthday to the Cavern.
Happy birthday, Cavern. God,
we owe that place some bloody hangovers, don't we? But that's in Morzine anyway, in the Alps, and one of the bosses, Laurie, that's worked there for years and years, that we know from our time in Morzine, she messaged me a photo. She was sitting down with her kids to watch proper our first snowboard film that we made from 2004. Yeah.
Wow.
And then she replied a few minutes after saying, "Wow, you all look so young." But I guess
know.
it was, 16
we were.
Good old.
How long
times,
ago was that? That was over 10 years. That was.
Oh mate, that was
proper.
16 years ago.
No, proper wasn't.
Proper was 2004.
Oh wow. Yeah. Oh wow, 16 years ago. We're getting into that. I realised lately that I've been saying, I've been using the phrase about 20 years ago quite a lot. And that's because a lot of cool stuff happened about 20 years ago. And I seem like I'm saying that, but it's always quite vague. It's about 20 years ago.
About 20 years ago.
That's a sign of age, isn't it?
We were at our peak. That's when we were at our peak, wasn't it? Back then.
Well,
20 years ago.
What did you do on Saturday then?
So I've told you about my leaky roof.
Yeah, a few times.
Yeah, so basically been trying to patch up the Velux window. It's a roof that is too flat. I tiled it with the wrong tiles. B, I put the skylights in wrong, according to the roof man that's been helping me. And then C, we've had 3 attempts now to make it not leak, and it wouldn't work. So on Saturday, I bit the bullet and I ripped it out. I ripped the skylight out and I've tiled over it, so there's no skylight now. So the room that had 2 little skylights that is a dungeon is now even more of a dungeon. So it's only got half of the natural daylight that it did have anyway. So that was a nice day in the drizzle, up on the roof with Steve. Then we went into Sutton to go do a little bit of shopping, and so in Sutton, as you drive down the hill into Sutton Coldfield, where we live, like the local town, as you drive down the hill, you can look straight down the precinct, and right in the middle of the precinct, next to Cafe Nero, on the weekends, they have a merry-go-round. Well, of course, because it's Christmas, all the lights are turned on. It's lit up like a beacon. So as we come down the hill, the kids are already looking, because they love going on the merry-go-round, but it's about 48 quid a go. It's so expensive. So as we come down the hill, the kids spot it, lit up like a beacon. There it is. Ren shouts, "It's the mega go-round." She calls it the mega go-round, not the merry-go-round.
That is such a better name.
Yeah, the mega go-round. So Ren shouts, "The mega go-round, can we have a go? Can we have a go?" And you go, just in my frustration, I stupidly said yes. So from driving around the ring road to parking the car to then walking through the shops to get to the mega go-round is, as quick as you want to do it, it's 20 minutes. So for those 20 minutes, I've just got the kids going, "Can we ever go on the merry-go-round? Can we ever go on the merry-go-round?" And you're just like, yes, yeah. Well, of course, Lucy does the best thing of all. She goes, "I'll just be a sec." And she dashes off to go and do something. So now I've got the 2 kids, the 2 little ones, and I'm trying to stop them from running off and jumping in puddles and eating things off the floor and all kinds of normal things. And we get to the mega go-round, and as I'm just walking up to the merry-go-round, I see the guy in the little, he sits there in his little booth, puts his "I'll be back in 10 minutes, I'm just going to the toilet" sign. So he puts that on, and I see him walk off, and I look and I think, hey up, here's an opportunity. So I go, "Quick kids, get on you get. And they're like, okay, so they jump on, and I'm knowing for what I can see the guy marching off to go and use the loo, so I know he's going to be 10 minutes. So I'm like, come on then, there we go, brilliant. And I'm thinking, perfect opportunity here to get your money's worth. Normally £2.50 for a minute, not this time. It's going to be £2.50 for 10 minutes. So they get on and they start walking around and they sit down on the ones, and I go, "No, try them all, try them." So I get them to go. Ren's on the horse, then Sonny's on the Harley Davidson, then he jumps off into Mickey Mouse's car, then Ren gets on the top deck of the bus, then she's down. In the end, as the guy walks back, Ren's just settling in for the Black Horse, and Sonny's in the back seat of the pirate ship, and yeah.
So did you got a good 10 minutes on there?
Yeah, I got 10 minutes of them just sitting and jumping around. I mean, it wasn't going round because the guy that controls it, he'd gone off to use the bathroom. But when he came, I gave him $2.50, and he looked at me a bit cagey. And I looked at him, and he totally knew the kids had been on there messing around for 5 minutes. And I was like, "Whatever, mate. You overcharged for this anyway." So yeah.
But then did he get going on it?
Yeah, then it got going, and double money in it.
Kids were bored by then.
Kids were literally bored by then. And the worst thing was, and if you are ever in Sutton Coldfield, little tip for you, don't put your kids on the middle horses. They don't go up and down, do they? They just go around.
Oh, yeah. That's disappointing. That's like an optical illusion. If you're on the middle one, it feels like you're probably going up and down because the ones next to you are.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're not.
No.
The kids probably get fooled by that.
So,
well, that's good.
Yeah,
good deal.
good.
Okay, so that's one reason why you got a 10 weekend. That's a good.
And me and Lucy, we've invented a new game. You're gonna like this.
Go on.
So,
sorry, not a 10, an 8. What did you say? 8.
An 8.
8.5.
Double money, wasn't it?
8. Okay, 8's good. Yeah, go on.
Me
What's
and
the game?
Lucy have invented a new game. So on Saturday night, we started doing this thing where I go, "You've been on your phone ages." She's like, "You've been on your phone ages." I'm like, "You're always on your phone. You're always on your phone." Blah blah blah. So I said, "Well, let's settle it. Let's sell it right now. Go to your settings on an iPhone and go General, Screen Time, and it shows you how long you've been looking at your phone."
Oh yeah.
And it's the ultimate game of who's been on their phone the longest. So, for instance, if I was to pick up my phone now, I'd go settings, then I'd click Screen Time, and it shows you can click see all activity. So Do you want
Let's
me
have a
and
game
you?
right now. Let's have a game.
All right, go on then.
Hang
Open
on,
up.
where do I go? Settings? What?
Settings.
Yeah.
Then go to screen
Screen
time.
time. Yeah.
Well, we'll battle daily average first. Now, your daily average, I reckon, is way higher than mine.
Okay. Let's do daily average then.
Daily average, I'm 2:43.
1 hour and 5 minutes.
No way is your daily average
Mate,
1 hour.
I'm so
Show
off
me.
my phone. I'm so off my phone at the moment. I can't be bothered.
Oh, man.
Look. Can you see it?
I can see it. If you're on the YouTube clip on YouTube, you'll see it as well.
Yeah. 1
Oh,
hour,
man.
5 minutes. I just can't be bothered. It's just, I find it annoying a lot of the time. What, so you're what, 2 hours? What?
Mate, well, last week's average was shocking. And actually, what this has done is it's really given me and Lucy a wake-up call because we're just on our phones too much. And
Yeah.
we've been in them. Anyway, my last week's daily average... But bear in mind that I do work a lot from my phone. So, emails and Zoom calls and all this kind of stuff. 4 hours 24 was my daily average.
4 hours? That's a long time.
To be staring at a screen.
That is a lot of time looking
Bad,
at a
innit?
phone.
Really bad.
That was you. That was you counting your views coming in on that viral clip. that was literally your endorphins flying through your veins, going, "I've just got to have another look at that view count." That's how they get you.
Wasn't that bad?
It was.
Anyway, yeah, shocking. But anyway, the game is battle with your wife or your husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your mistress, whoever you're in bed with, and whoever has got the lowest wins, and then they get a massage. So, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to set this up without telling her.
Yeah.
I'll maybe plan to do this in a few days, and I won't look at my phone for a few days, and then I'll.
No,
go,
but you do it on. You've got to do it on that. You can't do it on the daily average. You have to do it on the use of that day. So at the end of that day,
right.
who's been looking at their phone the most?
Okay.
So
That's
there
a
we
good
go.
game. Good
Yeah,
game.
thanks. So that was Saturday, and then roll on Saturday night, and that was about it. Shall we see what our listeners have been doing?
Yeah, go on.
Right then, this is a nice one. This has come in from Gaz Vogan up in Edinburgh.
Morning, Tim and Gendle. Hope you're doing well. I just wanted to give you a shout about something that happened to me. My friends and I decided we'd come up with a little game called the Kill the Kraken Challenge. So the whole aim of this game was to drink an entire bottle of Kraken rum before the Kraken appeared in the third Pirates of the Caribbean movie. So it's about like 57, 58 minutes into the film. We thought it might be a little bit ambitious, so we decided we'd do it in pairs. So each crew had their litre bottle of rum, and we'd try to see who got through it all, and a lot of us did. I think a friend and I did it in 24 minutes and then went for the second ball. But then the consequences of the little challenge happened a couple of days later when, unbeknownst to me, 12 pretty large pirate flags arrived in the post, and apparently drunk me, after a bottle of rum, decided to go on Amazon and order 12 pirate flags for no particular reason, I don't think. But yeah, that's my little story.
Oh, that is good. That is good.
Oh, yes.
We did it. We're all pirates. I tell you what. That's flipping. I'm impressed they even watched that film. Watched Pirates of the Caribbean film. They deserve a prize for that. I can't stand those films. I can't watch them. But
Can't you?
well, I don't think I've seen that one. Which one was it they watched? Was that one of
The third one.
the third? I think I didn't mind the first one. Thought the second one was terrible, and I didn't watch any more after that. But wow, that's impressive. Good work. Good
What,
work.
have you ever... Because when I listened to that, I was trying to think if I'd ever bought... The one I ordered, this happened a few weeks ago, a knock on the door parcel. I was like, Amazon? I was like, what have I ordered on Amazon? And it was a set of those push-up things that you put on the floor to protect your wrists. But I don't remember ordering them. So
Yeah,
I think
I was trying to think if
might
I've
have been a drunken purchase.
I'm trying to think if I've ordered anything drunk and kind of can't remember, or on a whim. I mean, I did win my Elton John suit at the secret silent auction when I went to a silent auction a few years ago on a Saturday afternoon, and I'd had about 3 pints then, and I put in quite a high order. Quite a high auction guess, and then I found out 2 days later that I'd won the Elton John suit that I didn't really want because apparently I'd put way more than anyone else. So I was like, screw this, people will spend loads on an Elton John suit.
I
So
remember this, but you never.
Never disclosed the figure
No,
to
you
anyone.
didn't, did you?
No, because it's
that
more of
go-
a mystery that way. It's more
Is
of
it
a
going to
mystery.
the grave with you, that one?
Yeah, it's going
What-
to the grave.
What was
Still
the
got
charity?
It's a what's it? Versace.
What was the
What was
charity?
Versace's first name? Gianni Versace. Is it
No,
Gianni?
Steve
Steve Versace. It's like Steve Versace, Elton John. It's from the 90s. The annoying thing is, it must have been from the 90s because it's. I've tried it on a few times and it's so big. It's like it's the baggiest suit ever. You couldn't wear it. It was in Elton John's like baggy time.
Yeah,
Like, everything
yeah.
was huge, and it's like a light green with sequins on it. It's never gonna get worn. It's just hanging in my wardrobe. But I'll save it forever. My Elton John suit. It's quite nice.
So, but what was the charity? Where did the money go?
I can't remember. It was like it was a thing. You know, Gemma Kearney, Gemma Kearney, the radio presenter, does a lot of radio stuff.
Yeah.
It was. I think it was her charity thing where people take all their clothes and then it's like a car boot sale and you sell. People take clothes that they don't want anymore and they sell them off and it all goes to charity. But they had items donated from certain celebrities for this silent auction, and I can't remember what the charity was now.
So hang on. So
Unless
was
it
it
was-
actually
I think
Elton
it was-
John's jacket?
Yeah, it's his suit. It was his suit, and it had a letter from the Elton John and David Furnish.
Oh mate, that's
Proving
cool.
it. No, it's really cool. It's wicked. Yeah, so it's got a letter, so it's authentic. It's his. I've looked everywhere for a photo of him in it. I can't find a photo of him in it because
Send it back to him. Get him to take a quick one on the gram and then send it you back.
I know. If anyone knows him,
Or you should start wearing it. Go into where you know he'll be and just start wearing it and hanging around.
and he'll go,
hopefully,
"Ooh, I
hang
had
on.
one.
I had one like that.
I had one just like that. When did you wear it? Yeah, but that's quite cool. But that's my only kind of whim after a few beers of getting something that I didn't really need.
Do you know? It's funny. I was googling on Thursday afternoon. I was googling Elton John with Lila, my daughter, my 11-year-old, because she said to me in the car on the way home, she was like, "Dad, have you ever heard of a band called the Venga Boys?" And I was like, "The Venga."
Just
the what?
a bit, mate.
Just a bit. Yeah, I was like, "Yeah." And she went, "Yeah, I love the Venga Boys." I was like, how have you found the Venga Boys?" And she went, "Oh, because I was listening to such and such and such and such." So she's got Spotify in her bedroom on a little Alexa thing, and she'll say play Ariana Grande, and what it'll do is it plays Ariana Grande, obviously, but then it'll throw up something else, and then something else, and so she's getting such eclectic, random mix of years and genres and everything of music. And she came down, she's like, "I love Venga Boys." So now she listens to Venga Boys. I was like, this has got to stop. Can't have you. So I started showing her other things, and I was showing her some rock greats and some people that's properly slayed it, all Queen and all kinds of stuff, just old YouTube videos. And we stopped on Elton John, and then we ended up watching Elton John sing "Candle in the Wind" at Diana's funeral, which was pretty dark. But she was quite moved by it. But what a performance that was! Don't know how we got onto that, but there we go.
Well, Elton John.
Elton John.
Yeah.
Gaz Vogan, thanks for your story. Remember,
Yeah, thanks, Gaz.
Get in touch if you've had a nice weekend. Just slide into mine and Gendle's DMs at Tim_Ward at Gendle, Gendle. Go on.
We've had a couple of nice little reviews as well. I'll quickly read out.
Oh, go on.
We've had one from Still Shredding, which says genuinely funny. 5 stars. Top chat between two best friends. Makes routine sound fun, like Tim fixing a bathtub or Gendle being a bit ill. This particular episode was hilarious. Particularly like the fact they go geeky about snowboarding. I knew we went a bit geeky.
You can have a round of applause. Thanks.
And also Andrew Higston, funny listen, a great podcast that had me smiling and laughing all the way through. Thank you, Andrew. So yeah, keep the reviews coming because that's good.
Yeah, we like
That's
it.
just added a minute onto my phone count. Nice one. Looking at that. Hey, that's the other thing I should say about phones. Keeping the theme of phones. That was my other job I tried to do on Saturday, right?
Hang on, because I've not pressed go on the timer again. Remember, this is only 20 minutes that we're allowed to talk
Oh yeah,
for.
of course it's only 20 minutes.
Go!
So after I made my gift that I realised wasn't going to get shipped till the 22nd, I thought, well, that's not very productive Christmasing. So my other thing I'm trying to do for my my dad is I'm going to give him, Mom, if Dad's listening to this, turn it off. Probably said too much. He can't listen. He can't listen to this on his own because he hasn't got a smartphone, which is the whole point. I'm giving him.
No, don't do it.
What?
Don't give him your old phone.
Why not?
Because for the next year, you're going to be Apple tech support for your dad.
I know.
I did it with my mom with a computer. Stupidest thing I ever did. Tim,
Yeah.
I'm on my emails. Oh. Unbelievable.
Well, this is it. I'm gonna set it all up for him. So I've got this whole thing. But to be honest, this isn't like a Christmas gift. This is like a kind of an extra gift. I've already mentioned it to him, so it's not really that much of a spoiler.
Not buying your dad a present, mate. You're just
he's gonna get a present as well. He'll get a present as well.
Yeah, which will be late by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it probably will.
Yeah, it's not even coming till the 22nd.
I know, flipping heck, it's not looking good. But this is it. This is why my weekend wasn't very productive. So, because I was like, right, I'll go. Okay, I've tried to do that gift. Now I'll go and get. Because everyone's like, just get a pay-as-you-go SIM for it that you pop in it and then you give it to him and then it's all ready to go. He kind of doesn't. He can have a new number. He's got about literally four contacts in his phone at the moment, so it doesn't matter if he changes his number. So I went down to the 3 shop. I think it's 3 Apple, the phone shop. Was in there for about 20 minutes waiting to talk to someone. Finally spoke to a guy and he was like, yeah, so are you going to be able to help your dad out every week, topping it up and doing this? I was like, I just need the simplest thing, just a pay-as-you-go thing and something for him to top up. And they're like, well, if you're not around with him, you'll have to sign the contract and set this up. And it turned in, and then he basically said, it's really hard if you do it with us. I wouldn't do it with us. I'd do it with another phone shop. Go around the corner he sent me to another phone shop. He sent me to EE. So I was like, wow, he just literally sent me to a different shop because he basically said that they don't do pay-as-you-go very well.
He probably gets no commission from it.
Yeah, I was wasting his time probably.
Yeah.
So then I went
What
round
was his
to
name?
I can't remember.
Yeah, let's shame it.
He was all right, but he was honest. So I went round to EE. Then I waited for 45 minutes outside of the EE shop. And I was like, what am I doing? I was getting hangry. It was afternoon. I hadn't had lunch. I was like, what am I doing? This is not productive. Waited for 45 minutes outside the EE shop. Then I walked into EE and said, I just really want to be quick and get a pay-as-you-go SIM. That's all I need, something really easy. It's just for my dad. I want to give him this phone. That's it. Simple. And then they went, okay, yeah. What contract are you on, by the way? Who are you with? And I was like,
don't answer
that. And I was like, I'm fine. It's not about me. I just want to, no, I'm not here to do that. And in the end, he went, okay, well, we'll get you this pay-as-you-go. Let me just check your phone's unlocked. And I was like, oh, no. And then it's not unlocked, is it? And he went, yeah, you may as well just go to O2 and get one from there because it's an O2 phone. So I literally spent probably an hour or so in these shops for no reason, left empty-handed. Now I've got to go to O2. I was going to go to O2 today, but it's raining. So I just didn't have a very, very productive Christmasing on Saturday. So hence why I'm a bit low on my score. Yeah.
Do you want to know why I'm so high on my score?
Yeah, go on.
Because on Sunday, woke late, ergo some lying, which is pretty good. And then went to see the big man. Went to see Santa Claus.
Oh, I wondered who you were talking about, big man. Yeah, did you?
Yeah, took the kids.
Where was he?
Bradshaw's in Cannock.
Okay, of course he was.
Yeah, there he was. Actually, I got to be honest. It wasn't Santa Claus, but as we all know, it was one of his helpers dressed as Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Lila was very quick to tell the little ones that it wasn't the real Santa Claus. It was actually just Santa's little helper in disguise. But yeah, that was fun. We went and saw Miserable Santa, who, in all fairness...
Miserable Santa?
He wasn't the best.
Why?
Well, he didn't really ask him... he made...
Did he talk in his normal voice,
Mate,
or did he talk in a Santa voice?
He couldn't have... He sounded like a coal miner. He was like, "Oh, am your kids all right? Yes. So,
That's not Santa, that. It's not Santa.
He didn't even say
how.
How. Listen here. What do you want for Christmas? Yeah, I don't know. He was all right. I tried chestnuts as well. Roasted chestnuts up an open fire.
Don't think that's how it goes.
Yeah. They weren't very nice. You ever tried them?
Did you do them on your fire?
Well, they were cooking them there, weren't they?
Oh, at the place. Okay,
Yeah,
got
at
you.
the place.
So how long did you have to queue to see him?
Mate, it was sideways rain. There was no queuing. We were the only ones.
Straight
I think
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah, no, he was pretty wet, to be honest. Which was
Okay, so hang on. So why are you saying it's an 8 out of 10 weekend if he wasn't?
because
Because
the kids were excited, weren't they? The kids had a good time.
Okay, so they bought it.
And then
Yeah.
Lucy, over the past, she started. Oh, there's time.
Oh.
Lucy has been making Christmas fruit cakes,
Ooh.
but I'm basically manipulating her really badly. So these cakes come out the oven, I'll go, well, that looks a bit flat. That's a bit burnt, isn't it? Oh, that doesn't look very nice. Why is it so big in the middle? Why is it so... So she basically has this crisis of confidence, and I talk around to cutting it and making a new one. So I'm basically just eating loads of Christmas cake.
What, when it's absolutely fine?
It's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But I just keep telling her, I'm like, what, you're going to serve that to my mom on Christmas Day? That is shocking. You need to, like, bake another one.
Work on
So
it
she's
a
got,
bit.
like, yeah. So I'm just eating loads of Christmas cake. It's dead good. And they're all
Yeah, that is
perfect.
good.
They all taste really fine.
I haven't quite got into the bad Christmas snacks as yet. I did have a couple of Lind balls yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, they're rich, aren't they?
They are rich.
Well, that went really quick. That time didn't
Yeah,
even
man.
really get into Sunday too much, did we?
What did you do Sunday?
Well, not a lot really.
We can stretch the time a little bit, can't we? I mean, it's
I
our
played
podcast.
football. Played football for 2 hours in the rain.
What, 11 aside?
No, seven aside. But it was just going on and on. No, it's 8 aside, but on the normal pitch that I play 7 aside on, just round the corner. But it was wet. But it was fun. It was good. And then Camilla made a roast again, 2 weeks in a row. She's got the roast fever. It's
That's
good.
good, isn't it?
Yeah. And then what else did we watch? Oh, we watched Christmas with the Coopers
Oh,
on
mate.
Netflix. Don't watch it.
Have you watched Christmas Chronicles yet?
No.
Kurt Russell,
Well-
man. You like Kurt Russell.
I do like Kurt Russell, but
He's good
Yeah.
in it. He sings. Yeah.
is he?
Yeah.
I don't like a musical though, do I?
It's not a
No, I
musical.
don't like- it sounds a
Santa
bit
Claus.
musically.
Do you know what? It's really good, actually. If you're listening and you've got kids, it absolutely, and no other movie does this as well. In fact, I don't think any other movie does it, but certainly if there is another one that does it, none of the Christmas movies do it as well as this. It shows you how Santa Claus gets in and out of your house so fast and down your
Really?
chimney. Yeah. And that's all I'll say.
How does he do it?
You'll have to watch it.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It's
Can you
so
tell me
good.
after we hang up?
No.
I really want to know now.
10 more seconds. That's it.
All right.
Go
Yeah.
watch Christmas Chronicles, everybody. And you.
All right.
There we go. Episode 11 in the bag. Thank you very much for listening. Thanks for your time. Have a good Sunday. I've just been to Starbucks drive-thru on the motorway and bought a 5-cheese thingy. It's not sitting so well in my
what?
5-cheese toastie.
Ooh.
Number 1, it's not sitting very well in my stomach. And number 2, how do I know they've put 5 cheeses in it? It just tastes like a really overpowering single cheese.
Does it give you that tingly? When
Yeah.
I have lots of cheese, it gives that tingly, itchy feeling in my mouth, which
Yeah.
is either 5 cheeses or it's you're allergic to it, to one of them. So I don't know. But yeah, if you get it, maybe that's just the common 5 cheese effect.
There we go. Thanks for listening. Have a good Monday. Don't forget to subscribe. Give us a like. Give us a share. All that kind of rubbish.
And a review.
And a review, because they help get us up the ladder. And yeah, just a little share if you do enjoy it. And just get in touch with us as well. We are at Tim_and_Gendle on social media. So go find us, drop us a message, let us know whatever you want. Maybe we'll get you on the podcast and have a chat. From me, it's goodbye.
And from me, it's goodbye as well. Thank you all so much. Merry Christmas. We'll see
Merry
you next
Christmas.
week.
Bye.
Bye.